fight somebody real quick. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you're not gonna fight nobody. What you gonna do?
A wooden wheel of mass M, consisting of a rim with spokes, rolls down a ramp that makes an angle theta with the horizontal. As shown above, the ramp exerts a force of static friction on the wheel so that the wheel rolls without slipping.
국보 1호는 잠깐만요. 국보가 모르고 무슨 아무도 몰라.
On the diagram below, draw and label the forces, not components, that act on the wheel as it rolls down the ramp, which is indicated by the dashed line. To clearly indicate at which point on the wheel each force is exerted, draw each force as a distinct arrow starting on, and pointing away from, the point at which the force is exerted. The length of the arrows need not indicate the relative magnitudes of the forces. As the wheel rolls down the ramp, which force causes a change in the angular velocity of the wheel with respect to its center of mass? The table and the bar chart below summarize the age of diagnosis in years for a random sample of 207 men and women currently being treated for schizophrenia. Do the data provide convincing statistical evidence of an association between age group and gender in the diagnosis of schizophrenia?
I mean, I don't understand the question. 진짜 뭐예요? 네. 잠시만요. 이거 약간 찍을 수도 없어. 자.
Evaluate the extent to which commercial exchange systems such as mercantilism fostered change in the British North American economy in the period from 1660 to 1775.
서울 택시.
Evaluate the extent to which the Civil War fostered change in the United States economy in the period from 1861 to 1900.
진짜 몰라겠어. 어떻게 대답해?
In the period 600 BCE to 600 CE, different factors led to the emergence or spread of new religions and belief systems, such as Buddhism, Confucianism, and Christianity. Develop an argument that evaluates how such factors led to the emergence or spread of one or more religions in this time period.
Hold on. Easy question. Hold on, let me think. Oh, that's actually hard.
A particle moves along the x-axis with velocity given by v of t equals 10 sine times 0.4 t squared divided by t squared minus t plus 3 4 times 0 is less than or equal to t, which is less than or equal to 3.5. The particle is at position x equals -5 and at time t equals 0. Find the acceleration of the particle at t equals 3.
무슨 대교?
Tema curricular, las identidades personales y públicas. Introducción. Este mensaje electrónico es del señor Javier González Prat, jefe de diseño y mercadeo de la compañía Itinerario, que crea aplicaciones para viajes. Has recibido este mensaje porque completaste un cuestionario sobre tus preferencias de viaje. La compañía te pide más información.
Hold on. Okay.
Microcystis aeruginosus is a freshwater photosynthetic cyanobacterium. When temperatures increase and nutrients are readily available in its pond habitat, M. aeruginosus undergoes rapid cell division and forms an extremely large visible mass of cells called an algal bloom. M. aeruginosus has a short lifespan and is decomposed by aerobic bacteria and fungi. Identify the metabolic pathway in the organism that is primarily responsible for the change in oxygen level in the pond between times 1 and 2 and between times 3 and 4.
What?
S2Cl2 is a product of the reaction. In the box below, complete the Lewis electron dot diagram for the S2Cl2 molecule by drawing in all the electron pairs.
I'm like actually dying.
Okay. Explain.
Okay.
Explain.
Okay.
Explain.
Okay.
다리? 오케이. 성수대교. 성수대교. 아, 잠깐만.
It's in the same spot.
Meanwhile.
Oh. 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 Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty oh. It's beautiful already. Look at that.
That ain't it. Hold up. That ain't it. Wait a minute. Just